Flip a switch, plug it in, or turn it on. It's something we do countless times a day thanks to a reliable flow of electricity. It's become just part of our daily lives, so it's easy to take electricity for granted. That is, until the power goes out. Sometimes disruptions can occur. That's why we at Appalachian Power want to assure you we work as quickly and safely as possible to restore your power when an outage happens. In order to understand how the restoration process works, it's a good idea to start at the beginning of how we make electricity and deliver it to your home or business. The generation of electricity happens at power plants using energy sources like coal, water, wind, natural gas, or nuclear power. Then it travels across high-voltage transmission lines mounted on large towers to reach distribution hubs or substations. These feed the power lines mounted on poles or that run underground in your community. All along the way, fuses, insulators, circuit breakers, and other devices help deliver electricity to you safely and prevent situations from getting worse when damage occurs to the system. It's at the neighborhood level where most outages happen. Trees, branches, and severe weather are most often the top causes. That's why we try to maintain appropriate right-of-way around power lines all year long. Vehicle crashes and equipment failures can also cause the lights to go out. Sometimes we may even notify you about planned outages. Those can occur when we must cut off power in certain areas so that we can repair or update the system safely. While most disruptions last only minutes to a few hours, an extensive loss of power can happen during extreme weather conditions, packing high winds, lightning, ice, snow, or heavy rain that causes flooding. If you do lose electricity, first check your circuit breaker to make sure it's not a problem within your own home or business. If the problem is not inside your house, you should turn off as many lights and appliances as possible to avoid other system problems when the power is restored. Also, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with where lines run close to your house or attached to your house. Not only will that help you provide information to our representatives and emergency personnel, it could help you stay safe too. If there's no problem there, then report it to Appalachian Power immediately. Call in, talk to a representative, or leave a prompted message with our Customer Solutions Center. Our main facility is located within APCO's service area in Hurricane, West Virginia. If you have internet access on your computer or mobile phone, you can also report an outage online. Don't assume others have reported the outage. We ask you to notify us. Your report feeds our outage management system at the Distribution Dispatch Center, and that drives our restoration efforts. This 24/7 system-wide nerve center is located in Roanoke, Virginia. From here, we keep an eye on all potential problems that can cause outages and take charge when outages do occur. If a large number of customers are affected, like an outage caused by severe weather, we must prioritize where we start. Keeping you safe is our first priority. So we start by taking care of hazardous situations, those dangerous to you and our crews. Next on the restoration list, essential services that have been predetermined with input from your community leaders, like hospitals and emergency command centers. Then we immediately get to work on restoring power to the largest groups of customers. In the case of a large-scale outage, it's all hands on deck across the Appalachian Power Service territory. We'll start by bringing in crews from other parts of our company. Then we'll borrow teams from sister companies that are part of the American Electric Power System. In extreme cases, we have access to additional crews, other electric utilities, and contractors. That's part of a mutual assistance agreement, something that allows us to keep day-to-day overhead costs manageable, but respond as needed to major outages. It supports our promise to you to use all available resources to restore your electricity just as safely and efficiently as possible. In the case of smaller outages that happen in a specific area affecting fewer customers, Appalachian Power sends a crew to assess the damage. We quickly determine the cause and provide an estimated time for repairs. If the repairs require additional manpower, more crews are called in. We constantly scan and maintain our system from power plants to neighborhood distribution to prevent outages. However, when they do happen, we are prepared and have an action plan in place for restoration, even securing required additional workers. We ask you to prepare for a loss of electricity too. Have a flashlight, batteries, candles, portable radio, and a cell phone at the ready. In case of longer-term outages and other disasters, it's a good idea to have a family emergency plan that includes a supply of food, bottled water, clothing, along with a first aid kit and required medications. For additional outage preparation and safety tips, please visit our website at AppalachianPower.com.